Okay, so, oh, sorry, you're looking at my watch. Um, I was on TikTok. I don't know. I look right with my iPad right here. Um, an incident that happened at a hotel. I'm not sure which hotel, but the front desk uh, guy was he. There's no. I don't know how to put it, but he seemed threatening, and other things I can't say. Um, but he just randomly walked in a room um, to a lady that was by herself, and she yelled. He ran out. Then he continued to harass her, which is not cool. I already commented on. I already commented on the video. It said, um, if I was at the hotel, like I was the neighbor, um, it didn't matter neighbor or one like behind the wall or across the hall. If I heard her yell, uh, it sounded like a girl, a woman a woman yell, and it sounded like she needed help. I would be on top of that. I would be throwing hands. I'm very protective of women. I've been like that my whole life. And she was, I think, on a business trip. I'm not sure, but she was FaceTiming friends. But she was calling the front desk, and they weren't answering until the guy stopped knocking. Then he answered. Uh, and it sounded like he was making threats towards her. Then, as I was going through more TikTok, there was another one of a lady finds a cloth, maybe a piece of paper. I'm not sure. Now, I see her perspective because she just didn't think of anything about it. She just thought somebody did it. She thought it was just, a piece of paper. She touched it, didn't think of anything of it, touched the door handle, opened it, and got a car. And she's driving. All of a sudden, fingers tingle. She's drugged, which leads to other things. Can't say on YouTube that I feel comfortable saying, but I have experienced those kind of traps for women. I was personally going to Meyer with my house manager. I live in a kind of like group home, and we were going to Myers. I noticed I only noticed it when we got back to the car, but when we got out of the car, there was nothing there or nothing. When we got back to the car, first when we got to the car, I noticed in the cart area where you turn the cart, right next to it is a baby carriage or carrier thing. And it sounded like a baby was crying, but it didn't sound real. So I basically told my house manager to get in the car and I'll load up the groceries. As we're driving out of there, I told her that it was a trap, and that that's why I was rushing to put the groceries in, because it was a trap. That was my first encounter. Yeah, there's for trafficking and stuff like that. But there was something. I was gonna look it up on my phone. the box cutter I'm about to show you. Trying to see here. Let's see. Kitchen. Chicken. What? Kitchen. They're called kitchen box cutters. Utility knife. Okay, they're called utility knives. So, 98 cents for this utility knife. This is, wait for everything to disappear. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. But, there it is. That's at Lowe's. A box, a utility knife. I call it box cutter. They are aisle 59, bay 8. Bay 8. So, aisle 59, bay 8. With 6 blades, which is reasonable. There's other places you can get these. But basically, not a lot of people know. You can go, how do I say this? You can go on an airplane with these. Simply just pull these out carefully, because it is a razor. Take the blade out, dispose of it. Put this back, well, keep it like this, and basically you keep it, as long as you keep it like this, and you get rid of the blade, and you just keep it like this, you can get on an airplane. I know it sounds weird saying that, but these are super cheap, but super sharp. I own a few of these. My favorite kind of box cutters, but they do dull fast. Well, not depends on which brand you get. This one I got at a cafeteria I worked at. I did a lot of breaking down stuff, so I had 5 of these issued to me free. So, and you basically push that in. That's as much blade as you got. The only thing that breaks here easy is the tip. But again, if that side gets dull, you just take it out. There we go, take it out, flip it. It's tricky when you haven't done it in a while, but there you go. I got a new blade. But where I'm going with this, self-defense for women out there. You can get a pocket knife too, but the reason I brought this up because this is legal in all states. Simply because it's a utility knife and it's meant for working, kitchen work, factory work, any basically working knives that are legal. And of course they don't follow the blade link law. Right there, they don't follow that. So I believe you can get these at Office Depot too. Yeah, on Amazon. A little expensive. $11.21. I didn't know you could get them at Harbor Freight. Did not know that. So it's general use knife. Okay. Cutting tool, they have sharp replaceable blade that can be retracted into usual metal handle. Walmart. Any hardware store, I believe, sells these. Harbor Freight, if you have one. But there they are. That's the Amazon one. And this should be your last resort. First resort should be some kind of flashlight. I did a video, I haven't posted yet, about my Olight. But it has to be a triple coat head. Oops, triple. It has strobe. It temporarily blinds somebody while you can get away. This thing has it, but it's a little brighter. This one has ridges on here. So if you have to, you can impact somebody with this. It's unbreakable. If it does break, Bushnell replaces it for free. I want lifetime warranty. That's what I've been told. And it's heavy metal. It's aircraft aluminum. So you really had to use this as a weapon. Yeah. This could be used as a weapon too. Yeah. A high beam. It warms up pretty fast. You burn somebody with it. Yeah. Pretty much what I'm trying to say. If you could, for women's safety, the box cutter. Because I would recommend pocket knives, but I don't know every state law on pocket knives, but I do know utility knives are legal everywhere. So, yeah. Well, they're legal. They're not legal in government buildings, schools, and stuff like that. The only time you find these in schools is when the lunch ladies are breaking down boxes or opening up boxes. So, yeah. Here's the whole one.